Hey guys, it is me here. Round 3, I do have an activity and that is coming next. So I want to read 2 scriptures and then we're going to dive into this lesson today. Galatians 2:20. My old self has been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. So I live in this earthly body by trusting in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. We're trucking on to Good Friday, y'all. Romans 6:6. We know that our old sinful selves were crucified with Christ so that sin might lose its power in our lives. We are no longer slaves to sin. I'm going to say that again. We know that round 2. We know that our old and sinful selves were crucified with Christ so that we might lose its power in our lives. We are no longer slaves to sin. So, backtrack. Earlier in the week, I mentioned what grave clothes do we need to get rid of? What sin is holding us in bondage? And this isn't just your classic everyday, the big sins that people want to categorize when Jesus don't categorize sin, let me tell you that. But it's not just affairs. It's not just gambling. It's not just gluttony or drugs or alcohol or addictions. It is also your attitude. It is also judging, idolism. What else do I got on here? Complaining, negativity, greed, attitude. I think I said that. I'm saying that again for myself, for my daughter. Judging. Did I say that? So we are no longer slaves to any of that. And I know so many people just want to say, that's who I am. I can't change that. That's who I am. I can't help the way I respond. Or that it's your habit, your hang-up, your toxic traits and issues that they just have a hold on you that you can't help it. You're just addicted. Let me tell you something. Your sin was crucified with Jesus Christ. Our sins crucified him. Our sins were nailed to the cross with Jesus. So, rejoice today because whatever has a hold on you has been crucified. No longer does it hold dominion over you. When Christ arose, he arose without those grave clothes, and he defeated Satan, death, and sin. So right now, you can just tell the sin that is in your life, whatever is holding you back, be gone. Just like you would Satan. Be gone, Satan. Be gone, cigarettes who has a hold on me. Be gone, my stank attitude. Be gone, toxic relationships. Whatever it is, you have the power, not any of the negativity that's going on in your life. No ma'am, no sir. Take charge today. Not today, not tomorrow, not no more is anything going to have a hold on you. Because, and I read it to you in my scriptures, the old self has been crucified with Christ. We are no longer slaves to sin. Is this not a revelation today? Jesus did the hard part. Now it's our time to rise up with Jesus, burst out of those grave clothes, and trample over the past. Listen to this verse. Oh, I didn't put down what scripture was. Luke 10:19. I have given you authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and to overcome all the power of the enemy. Nothing will harm you. Boom. Jesus said it right there. Giving you authority. Take charge of your life today. Take charge of whatever it is that's holding you back. No more excuses. No more complaining. No more. Jesus crucified. He died for you, for me, for our sins, for us to have victory. Now, boom, look at that. Look at it shine. So, the activity that me and my children are doing today is early this morning at like 6 o'clock, Eli and I baked some salt dough ornaments. I ended up making 19 of these eggs out of a cup of flour, half a cup of salt, and a half cup of water. Roll it out just like you're doing cookies. I freehanded all mine because I do not have an egg cookie cutter. And then before you bake it, you want to put a hole in the middle so that way you can hang it. And then we're going to paint these bad boys. Kids haven't painted theirs yet because they're going to wait on Brian and Braden to get home so we can paint them together. I just did one for You guys, glitter. Now, the egg is a symbol. When you open up an Easter egg, when you crack that egg, you are shedding off those grave clothes. When you open up that plastic Easter egg, you're like, score, plastic eggs. There's a Hershey Kiss in there. And it's empty. Boom, empty tomb. There's all sorts of little ways that you can relate this to Jesus. An empty tomb, throwing off those grave clothes. That's what I'm gonna do with the kids. Pretty excited about it. You can do it also. So I hope you guys love this lesson today. Hope you guys like my little idea. If you would like the recipe or any thing to go along with it, hit me up. I got all sorts of ideas. Have a great day. Thank you guys.